Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Collins coming to you from beautiful Canyon Lake, Texas, the second most powerful, passionate, and purposeful coach and speaker in the world. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. Things are memories. This is something a lot of people don't really tend to think about, and I'd like to just share a little bit about that for just one moment. Sorry, my daughter tried to call me. A lot of the world is chasing things and stuff. And when there are goals set for inanimate objects, it's simply an indication, in most cases, of an emptiness. So it's not about adding icing on an already fulfilled life or icing on the cake of a heart that is just overwhelmed with gratitude and thankfulness. A lot of times it's an attempt to fill in something that is missing that a lot of people think will be fulfilled if that thing is purchased, or if that thing is bought, or if that thing is obtained. And many times in the pursuit of those things, relationships suffer. And the key factor in this life to gaining an incredible amount of wisdom is to listen to what old people say. Listen to what old people say, or people who are on their deathbed, or people who are coming towards the latter years in their life. And there's a lot you can learn from these folks. A lot of times what you hear them talking about is you hear them talking about the lessons they learned too late in life. And one of the most profound lessons that these folks speak of is the lesson that they wish they would have spent more time with the people that they love. That they wish they would have been around their family more, and that parents wish they would have been more aware of how fleeting those moments would be with their children, and that they would have been much more intentional about spending time with their children and their family than they were about work. No one on their deathbed ever said, I'm so glad I worked that extra weekend that one year when the kids wanted to go to the beach, when they wanted to go to Disneyland, when they wanted to go to the coast, when they wanted to go play golf at the mini golf, when they wanted to, whatever it may be. No one on their deathbed in the history of time has ever said, I am so glad I put in that extra time at the office. Now, obviously, putting time at the office, as I spoke about yesterday, is critical. When you're at work, work. When you're at play, play. And yet, the true fulfillment in this life comes from deep connected relationships and a sense of fulfillment and giving back. If you haven't had a chance to see Simon Sinek talk about the 4 major challenges with millennials in this generation, it's something that you should really consider taking a look at and understanding that there are deep relationships being replaced by superficial social media BS that's not real. That's why I attempt to be very real and authentic with you when I visit with you about how challenging life can be. I've got a big family, y'all. I've got lots of kiddos, and I mean, it's a little intense. And of course, this sweet thing right here, whoo, my goodness gracious. Shoo, baby, come on. That's a challenge. I mean, life is not easy. Relationships are not easy. Traversing the teenage years is not easy. And yet, we must begin to develop the skills of learning how to traverse through the challenges of relationships, because it's the relationships that will keep us. No man on his deathbed asked his attorney, please bring in all of my awards. Please bring in all of my trophies. Please bring in all of the newspaper articles written about me. Please surround my bed with all of the things that I achieved. No. This person is looking for their family. This person is looking for their friends. This person is looking for the people who loved them and who they loved deeply. Things or memories? Do you know you have the ability to plan your 2017 right now? My suggestion to you is plan opportunities to create memories with the people you love the most, and put the things on the back burner. There'll be plenty of time for things. But if you still have kids in your home, let me give you this charge. There will come a day when they will be gone. The best advice I ever received was from a little old lady that saw Angela and I one year stressing out at HEB with several little kiddos and Angela pregnant, and it must have been very obvious to her that we would look like we were about to lose our cookies. And she approached us and she said something very simple. She said, "Son, remember this." She says, "The days are long, but the years are short. Make the most of them." And I've done my very best to take that woman's advice. And I'll say the same to you. The days are young. The days are long, but the years are short. Make the most that you can with those who have been entrusted to your care, and especially with those sweet souls who bear your name. Have a great day, guys.